What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We have the first look at Creepymon and Pyramidi on this one. Round one of locals. The mill player borrowing the deck, but definitely, I mean, by the end of the night, much more comfortable on the list. So probably not their best showing for this one. Whereas Rocks at least have opened strong. Obviously, is kind of as hard as you can be if you're not finding a rookie. This is a complete, you know, a little bit more complex a deck. And if you open slow, that certainly doesn't help. Especially because Rocks are simply not going to let you get away with it. Luckily, we're a 5 cost, so we're not going to get deleted off of like the Sooner Reza Inherit popping a 4 play cost, but still, gotta be very careful here. Nothing to pop, but we are going to swing and collide, which is going to clear the body, and then we get to PS1. And then don't really need to make anything more, so we're just going to keep it simple. Give block a reboot. What was... I guess it's to just put it in trash in order to get it. Both players are going to mill 2 because there's fewer than 10 cards in trash. So yeah, this first game looking like a dud. I feel like it might have actually been better to open pass though, just pass less memory. Like, realistically, you're still stuck in the back no matter what. I guess on the one hand... Well, I was going to say, on the one hand, at the very least, we don't have a 6. But obviously, the Digimon can turn into magnetic if we do have a close. So, slam the close and then go for it. We would have been able to do that even without. And this is going to be burn 1 and delete 1. And still no rookie. I mean, we could drop the Rivals Barrage. Skullsadamon. Yeah, Skullsadamon does not get the clear. We do not have an ace here. I'm not sure that... I mean, I think I actually would have preferred to see it. Gonna swing, load up 3. Yeah, swing, load up 3, and then trash the 3 to unsuspend burn 1. And then the on deletion gets to activate the Wind Digivolving again, so we do get to mill. Steal a memory back off the Deathslinger mill, and then this would clear level 5. But we do get to pop it with the Rivals, which, you know, is not nothing. Probably just took lethal off board from that. Gonna swing in and hit, and then training. Take a second close, and then play for the close. Yeah, so a nothing burger game 1, but hopefully they get to play in game 2.
Matrix Digivolution.
What's poppin', tamers? We're back with Player Armour once again. A bunch of people ask me why I drink Player Armour, and it's because they sponsor me. Duh. Jokes aside, I actually was drinking Player Armour before all of that, because I actually don't have much of a sweet tooth, and I find a lot of energy drinks to be too sweet, especially a lot of the powder brands. But the no sugar approach for Player Ammo and their focus on more tart, like sour flavors, really suits my palate. The fruit punch is really just fruity and packs a nice kick. The blue raspberry is really, really nice as well, nice and sour, kind of like when you get those slushies. If you want something a little bit on the sweeter side, there's the strawberry lemonade, which is more strawberry than it is lemonade. And they do have the lemon flavors as well. And I can tell you for a fact that the new black cherry flavor goes foolish. Yeah, the way I mix mine is by getting the dry powder in and then getting a little bit of water in and just mixing it around to try and make a slurry. Then I add up to half the bottle and shake it a baby. Once we do get shuffled up for the second game, I do want to say a big thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. Your support does go a long way, helps me do what I do daily. Let me go to multiple locals so I can keep that daily Digimon content. Obviously, I do my best with what I've been given. I want to say a thank you at the very least to our ultimates, Lee Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, Brad, King of Night, Sacred Armor, Matthew Bowen, and Dire Owlbear. This time we see a rookie, and we are going to see a training. As you can see, we're looking at a little bit of the Beelzemon low end, using the Evil and Wizard cards just to get that mill going on your side as well as your opponent's side, and then play for the greed. So start of main, going to get to mill 2, Hammer Spark. Obviously we lose Jack Raid there, which is unlucky. Can go into Imp X. Gonna get to add the wizard bag though, which is nice. So pitching off the scramble. I'm gonna go training into the wizard, into the Veemon, which is gonna make us mill 2. Makes me wonder if it was worth getting rid of the scramble for that. I mean, we're not scrambling anyway, so we're gonna mill 2 on both sides, 3 side even.
And that's the clear on the Sunariza. And we didn't accidentally steal turn back, so the Rivals Barrage gets the one choke, and then we just get to use the... I forget what the rock emblem is called. It's like Gravel Heart or something. Yeah, gonna get to play back the close and obviously put itself in the delay. So we are gonna swing in. Get to get mill off a Pyramidi. And there's a Creepymon in trash now. We'll just double check and see how many cards are in trash. And it doesn't look like we have a clean pass, which is a shame. So we're actually just going to play Impmon for 4, which is a little bit more than I would have liked to give Pyramidimon. I don't remember if this local really had a Rocks player. It does have a Rocks player. It did have a Rocks player, but maybe just a little bit unfamiliar. This player's coming back to the game after Hot Minute. A lot of people getting back in with the villain set. Gonna see the egg pitched off and then using the close to get the reload, which then gets to activate both of the emblems. So we get to go up into Progano for 0 and then straight up into Magnetic for 3. So far, passing even 3 would have been too much. What we needed to do was pass 2. Gonna get the D-Digivolve, and we are gonna get to burn 1. And get the clear on the body as well. No on deletions now because of us getting D-Digivolved. Gonna get to load up and pitch 3 sources once again to gain some more memory and burn 1, check 1. And hits the Rivals Barrage. You know what? The way he lasagnaed his Rivals Barrages, he's kind of nice with it. We are going to push up here. And unfortunate. If he'd been able to mill the... if he'd been able to mill like a Rivals there, would have been sick. Would have been able to keep turn, maybe make the Creepymon. But it looks like we're going to play the Sunariza and get a load up. And then make Landro. Landro pitch to the Digivolve. Just being annoying, really. And like not actually trying to fully extend from here. But close is going to give us the load up, which sets up really nicely for this next turn. So we do definitely need to clear this body, which, yeah, it doesn't have fragment. So we're going to Rivals back the Impex, which I guess means when he pushes out next turn and mills, we get to go from there. So not terrible. Gonna push up the start of main, go to 4 on this Sunariza. And then we're gonna warp into Proganomon. And then... That's the thing, he keeps ending on a 5. Like, we're not making Veemon at any point, so this D-Digivolve is probably going to be consistently annoying. But not having it in the first stack, able to load it back up on the second. I'm going to make Pyramidi from here. This should be enough to OTK unless we hit Rivals again. The Digivolve manages to keep turn, swing all the checks unsuspend, clears the body in the process, and hits Rivals again. This is why Magneticdramon is here. Never check security, always burn it, especially versus purple. The audacity of you to ever think that checking security was a good idea. Alright, so now we're going to see if this impact actually does something. I'm going to pitch the Death Slinger, and then Death Slinger add back Skull Satamon, but which one? Okay, we're going to add back Creepy, which is good, because the Ghoulmon is not going to cut it. Brother, please tell me you have... Please tell me you have, like, the full line here. I'm going to go... Wizard... Why are we counting here? You have a guy on board. Unless you're swinging the guy. Yeah, I mean, we're doing some maths. We cannot play this Gallantmon. Jamie, you know better than this. You know better than this. Lamau. You know what? Lamau. Lamau. Deletion options everywhere. I mean, I guess the funniest thing about this is if he just swung the stack and it had died, then he would have had the Gallantmon as a fully legal play. And then, I mean, we'd be one card deeper into security, and, you know, maybe this Gallantmon would have lived. Maybe this game state was reversible. But you know what? The karmic balance of getting sacked into security. I love it. Big fan of it just consistently being a thing. We are going to get the closes sideways, as we are going to get the full load up of 4 sources under this Landramon. And then... Do we have a 5? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Whoa, Gogma. Just going to pass the 2 in the back. This... Okay, we have never read Gallant in our lives, apparently. You have... That does pop a 6k, and you did not have Fragment. We are spending memory like it's going out of style. Maybe because we spent the rookie before, which I probably would have said was a decision. Gonna get the double load up of the Tumblemon here, so this should be a lot of memory. Triple Hammer Spark off of the Gogma Digiburst, and then the Close gonna add 2 more backup. Might as well go for the Gogma here. We're massive. We're just absolutely huge. Gonna go into Pyramidi, which... Oh, we're going to use the Wind Digivolving of the Magnetic to restand. That's clever. It's going to clear the last body, unsuspend, burn 1, and then gain back the memory to swing for game. So, an unfortunate one that we didn't really get to see a game 1, but you did get to see a little bit of what these pieces do. If you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. If today is your birthday as we move into spooky month, then make sure to slam that like button, say hi in the Discord, and as always, have yourselves a damn good one.